headset. How's that? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Well, my other microphone wasn't working. So, what's up, everybody? Let's try this again. It is January 22nd. It's time for a practice match again today, Thursday afternoon. We are playing on Intubridge today. You can see it's a different lobby than normal because we are playing against the founders of with and against the founders of Intubridge. At our table, we are playing against Danny Miles and Sandra Blank, a Canadian mixed pair who I've known for a very long time. Sandra has partnered my mom quite a bit, and they often play a lot of challenges on BBO. And the other table, it's Stefan against Christoph, the two founders of Into Bridge. Stefan's playing with James Holzhauer, and Christoph is playing with his regular French partner Theo. And they are, I think, those are our teammates for the match. And sorry, and they have recently done really well in the French nationals. Were first and second in the main events there. So the match is going to be right here. As soon as the match starts, it's going to show up right here on my screen. So if you want to watch the match directly, you can go to intobridge.com and it'll be under this, probably under this team matches heading. I don't know. It'll probably be listed here. But if you just want to keep watching and listen to me talk, then you can just stay right here on the YouTube channel. You don't need a separate link, so you can just watch right here. Afterwards, I'll be dropping in the PBN file into the link. That's, you can already see the link is down in the description. It's that drive.google. Whatever link. I put all the hand records as soon as they become available. I drop them in there. Hopefully they'll be easily available on IntoBridge, and then I'll be able to fold them in there. Seems like maybe somebody's not here yet. It is 4:02. Somebody's not accepting the invite. Iceland, you've got a big tournament coming up. You get to, if I don't know if you'll be in Reykjavik, you'll get to see Raj. I've been there the last 2 years, but not this year. I decided 3 years to Iceland in the middle of winter was my limit. I had 2 years. Last year, I stayed at a hotel that was just a little bit too far from the host hotel. I mean, not too far, but it was an ugly winter. It was pretty rough, even just the 5 minute walk across, and yeah. So I'll take a year off. Maybe I'll be back next year. All right. Friendly team game. I think we're waiting for some people to accept the invite. Hello in London. So I'm going to be trying, just, like, while we wait for this to go, I'm going to be trying to convince Raj to change the time of this match to be a little bit earlier. Next week there's no match because Raj will be in Iceland, and then I assume we'll be back at it in February. But I'm going to see about changing the schedule to be about, I mean, I'll see what Raj can do, but that's our plan. All right, let's get the chat open, see what happens here. Let me say, how do I chat to the table? Table one, there we go. Hey guys. Okay, and then I can get rid of it. And let's go back. Let's just see what's going on. And hi everyone, thanks for playing. Okay, we are calling this friendly team game. Okay, I hope that the chat will pop up. Is everything good? The screen, yes. Okay, so up here you can see the vulnerabilities up here on the top. Oh, my mouse is not showing. Maybe I can change that 1 second. Properties. Where's my mouse? Show cursor. There. Okay. Okay, so the vulnerabilities up here on the top. Nobody vulnerable. First board. We're playing an 18 board match today. So like last week, I'm probably not going to be responding to like random chats. It's totally great. I would love it if you guys have conversations to each other. Like if people ask questions and you know the answer to what people are asking, just go ahead and answer it, because my focus is 100% going to be on practice. So, all right. So I have an opening hand. I need to force the game. I'm going to bid 2 hearts, force the game. I'll hit the little alert button. Fourth suit, game force. Now could be a slam hand. If partner's got a singleton heart, which I don't think they do, but if partner shows me three spades, if he jumps to three spades, I would think I have a really good hand. His 2-no trump now sounds like he might be 1-3-5-4 or 4-5 either way. If he has ace third of hearts, ace queen fourth of clubs, we are already really close to slam. So, and he will always bid 2-no trump here with a stopper in hearts. So I feel like I need to give it three clubs because he has no idea what I'm doing. So he could have like 17, 18 points and bid 2-no. And so I'm going to bid three clubs to just let him know I have a club fit. My next bid's going to be 3-no trump because I don't really want to go past 3-no trump on this hand. That's not what I'm bidding three clubs just in case it excites him, especially if he's 1-3-4-5 and he's open to diamond with four clubs, planning his rebid to, knowing that he had a singleton spade. So yeah, he could jump to 3-no trump right with 16, 17. It's true. So yeah, so maybe 15 would be the limit for sure, right? But still, I don't even need 15 if he's got a fifth club to make slam. That was a good catch, Krish, and that's something that came up on Wednesday morning where I talked about how in game forcing auctions, when we play that jumping to 3-no trump shows 16 to 17 points. And oh, and thank you so much. Oh, there no, so sorry. Oops. That's last. That was from Wednesday morning. Still open on my computer. Okay, perfect. 3-0. That's what I want to hear. That sounds like a double heart stopper and a minimum. He really does not mind. So I get to be dummy. I wonder what's going on in the chat. Can I open it? Oh yeah, there's stuff going on in the chat. Okay, so they play 10 to 12 no trump. White first and second seat. Two diamonds multi. Two of majors is Polish, and transfers after one club. Okay. No, yeah. So okay. So I don't. I mean, try to keep the what's going on at the other table. I mean, obviously I'm dummy, so it's not really a big deal. But I don't want to know anything about what's happening at the other table. But please, like, no spoilers on this, because for me that will make not good practice. I know you knew I was dummy, so don't worry. I don't. But hello, hello. All right. So what's his tricks? He's got three spades. He's got three clubs and two hearts. That's not quite nine. So he's gonna need the diamond finesse, huh? Well, obviously five of a minor was down off three aces to go to start the hand. Okay. Ooh, I think that he's got entry problems on both sides here, because the king of diamonds is going to become an issue. He's got to. Sorcy, is that what they play in France? Where you or no? When you that you you have to break with a three card fit. No, they play they accept with a fit, which is interesting. I don't know. I don't see I think the way that like is normally played, where you transfer. Okay, what happened here? So all right, so we're in business now. Yeah, it might be fine. I don't think that we have a problem the way we normally play though, like where you just accept the transfer. Like there might be some benefits, but actually I find that what we play. I mean, you need to be able to go three diamonds, three hearts, three spades. I guess yeah. It sounds like it's probably smart. I don't know. I don't tend to change things around when I don't have problems with auctions, but that does make some sense. I'm turning this light off. It's making me hot. All right, we can claim 9 tricks. So I can see that when there's chat here. Ryan should be around. I bet he'll be around. He said he was going to. He's like, at 3:30 I'm going to my friend's house, and at 4 o'clock I know you're streaming. I'm going to be watching, but at my friend's house. So, but the friend's house that he's at is Kevin Bather's son. So they would not be. It would not be weird for them to have a bridge streaming match on in their house. Okay, next. Oops. So results screen, other table, same. Okay. Multi, and I have an 8-card club suit. I can't bid 4 clubs. We play that Sleeping Michaels. We play it shows spades and another. So I'm going to bid 3 clubs, I guess. I can't pass. I don't really have enough to bid 5 clubs. I can pass, I suppose, but I'm not going to. And if he bids 3-0, then I kind of like, I either have to just suck it up and cry, pass. No, it won't be passed out, but like if it goes 2 diamonds past 4 hearts, will I like how will I feel not having had bid clubs on the way? I would rather. I feel like I needed to make some noise. Maybe not. I could be right to pass with this hand, but I don't know. No, 2 diamonds showed 1 major, I believe. Yeah, there it is. 3 spades is pass or correct. So she has, he, excuse me, Danny's on my left. If he bids, he's saying that if opener has hearts, he wants to go to 4 hearts. But if they have spades, he wants it to leave it in 3 spades. That's what his 3 spade would mean. Good morning in Australia. While you're watching, hit that thumbs up button for me. It's working. It's working. Everybody keep doing it. Hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. We just agreed that we pick spades for Leaping Michaels because it meant that over 4 diamonds, when we bid 2 diamonds, 4 diamonds, showing diamonds and spades, that we can get our system in. We have a bid to show 4 hearts, saying I like my hand for spades. We play after Leaping Michaels. First step says I like the major. Second step says I like the minor, and so that way we just always have that step. And with hearts and a minor, we just have to do something else. We have to overcall 2 hearts or do something else anyway. I have a video that I'm going to be making from. By the way, if you're not, I guess most people who are watching live are subscribers. But if you're finding this video online, I publish all sorts of bridge content. And my next video that I'm going to be publishing is that I was playing in a speedball the other day, and my mom and my son were both playing in the same one. All three generations were playing, and I had a hand that I thought I played very well, and I was very proud of myself. And they both just had the nuts results at their tables, and it was pretty funny. So I'm going to go through that and see if I can somehow work Ryan into the video. But anyway, so yeah, subscribe to my content and you'll get more bridge stuff. It's not all just this over the shoulder stuff. Lots of other types of hands. All right, I got a raise. I would never have thought in a million years that I was going to get a raise. Like he didn't bid 3-0. Does he really have ace, king, ace? That's what I really need. I need 3 tricks from him to make 5. Does he have 3 tricks for me? I overcalled 3 clubs. Ace of diamonds, like ace, king, ace, ace, queen, ace. Ace, queen, ace is possible, I guess. He didn't even have a way to Q bid, right? I don't. It's funny. He did not have a way to Q bid. So maybe he's thinking 4 clubs could be forcing. No, can it? No. It'd be. All right. So king, queen, and an ace. She was raising the game, but she's white. I mean, sorry, he. I keep saying she. I don't know why. I feel like Sandra's on my left and Danny's on my right, but I, I don't know if I'm gonna get past that. I have 2 hours to get used to it. Uh, I have no D for 4 of a major anyway, but I now know he has spades. She has spades. Oh my god, this is gonna be impossible. I'm gonna just try East has spades. East. Um, so if East has spades, West likes hearts. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. This feels wrong to pass 4 clubs because he would always raise. I mean he would just he wouldn't raise with garbage in this spot, right? He's always gonna have something here. Ace, queen, king, and then I'm on 2 finesses. That's fine. I don't mind being on 2 finesses through the person who wanted to bid 4. I can't do it. I'm bidding 5. Like whatever. It's gonna be like a law of total tricks type hand. Like if we go down, they're probably making. Nah, they were making hearts, ironically, not spades. He did have 9 count. That's kind of what I figured. Just the wrong 9 or 10 he had even, but just the wrong 10. I was hoping for king of hearts, ace, queen of diamonds, king of hearts, ace, king of diamonds. I mean, and they might not make 4 hearts. It looks like righty is 6-3-3-1 with 6 spades, 3 hearts, 3 diamonds, and a stiff club. So what happened here? Danny had 7 solid hearts. So they were going down 1. Diamond, 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 rough, and oh, they were going down more obviously in spades, but in hearts they were going down 1 on the diamond rough. All right, I definitely could have passed. But like I said, like Raj is pretty sound. Like I would think he would be sound in that spot. So I was right to that he had that range, some hand that it's just hard. He didn't have like a 6 count because I had an 8 count, right, or whatever I had. They would have bid game for sure. Just deciding here between 3 hearts and 4 hearts. 4 hearts would just be a minimum, like fast arrival. I should, because we're in a game force, going straight to game would show the weakest hand that I could possibly have. But I do have a pretty weak hand, except I have ace king king. So I have 3 key cards. So no, we can no longer find a spade fit. Even if Raj has 3 spades, we can't play spades anymore. All of the bids now going over hearts. We play our 4 hearts. We have a line in our notes that 3 spades here is non-serious for hearts. So Raj's 4 clubs is a serious slam try, denying a spade control. So I have to bid 4 diamonds to promise this because I have a spade control. I have 2 key cards, but I have 3 important cards, is what I meant. I didn't mean 3 key cards. I meant 3 important cards. If I said key cards, I don't know what I said. So my 4 diamonds is last train. It just confirmed the spade control. It didn't say anything about diamonds. 4 clubs forced me to show a control in spades. We play over hearts. We play 3 spades is completely artificial. It says I'm only interested in slam if you are, and then we play 3 no shows a spade control but demands cooperation, and 4 clubs demands cooperation, and denies the spade control, so I have to show him the spade control. It's funny, Raj and I, after last week's session, Raj sent me a text because I mentioned, like, man, it would be really good to play 5 spades in this auction, asked for kings, so that we could bid 5 no to show the king of spades. But we never actually agreed on it, so he didn't do it here. But here we had the same issue. I had the king of spades and couldn't show it over 5 no, so definitely probably should maybe make that an adjustment there. But I was not going to show the king of spades in this spot. Maybe I could have, but I had already. Last train is a little murky. Raj might be thinking I also have a diamond control, but it definitely did not promise a diamond control. I 100% had to bid 4 diamonds to confirm the control. Okay, so it looks like we are on one of 2 finesses. Now, it seems like the spade finesse or one of the other finesses is the way to go, because a club finesse doesn't really help us. A diamond finesse, and we're good. If the diamond finesse wins, we're home. But if the club finesse wins, we're not home. So, maybe we can combine more chances. So, what if he wins the jack of hearts and finesses the diamond? Well, Raj and I didn't change recently, but yes, like in the 3 years since I taught my Serious 3 No Trump class, I have changed to play 3 spades. To we've changed our system both to play non-serious 3 no is what we switched to, and then over hearts we also inverted our 3 spades and 3 no bid. I am definitely planning to make a lecture on this topic because it's a pretty big improvement and pretty big change. So at some stage I will definitely come out with it to get Leah, because one thing is, I don't know if people are watching. We're on Into Bridge. Into Bridge has a robot called Leah. Leah knows how to play my system, but it knows how to play the system that I taught in my master series, which is for the most part, still holds true. But there have been a couple advancements in the last 4 years since some of my lessons that we've changed, and so. Um, but yeah, so you can practice with Leah playing my system here on Into Bridge. So what's his line of play here? He should win the Jack of Hearts and hook a diamond, but that loses. And what do they play back? He still. Then can he play? He can't really. Can he rough the spades out? Problem is, if he wants to play for spades 3-3, then he also needs hearts 3-2. So I was thinking, can he play for spades 3-3 or the diamond finesse or the club finesse? Like, can he set up the fourth spade to throw away a club? I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. So I think that his best play on this hand, I believe, is to finesse spades and then finesse diamonds. Put himself on one of those two finesses. I just don't think roughing out the spades can ever really help. Unless they're 3-3. But the thing is that if they're not 3-3, then he's basically down because the club he's just on the diamond finesse. So now playing for you playing spades 3-3 or the diamond finesse is not as good as spade finesse or diamond finesse. So and spades 3-3 plus the diamond finesse plus the king of clubs coming down doubleton onside. It's just there's no way it's as good as playing for just the queen of spades onside. I would have just hooked the spade. Because even when spades are 3-3, he needs trumps 3-2. Yeah, so he's just going to go down now, pretty much. I mean, if the hearts are 4-1, he's just down. Because he's got to come over to the king of hearts, hook the diamond, play ace of diamonds, rough a diamond, and then he's still going to have to lose, unless both. Yeah, and he's also, he won the ace of hearts at trick 1. Did they put in the 9? Okay, the hearts are 3-2 at least. Now diamond finesse. He needs to take the diamond finesse while he still has a trump and dummy. So this was a good, like, combining your chances hand and thinking through what your chances. This is not helping him. I guess it's not hurting him either. No, he's definitely not down. He's not. He's got the diamond finesse. If the diamond finesse works, he played for diamonds finesse or the spades 3-3, but spades 3-3 with hearts 3-2, and so it's 68% of the 3-3 the 3-3 spade breaks. So as opposed to just taking one of two finesses, and obviously the spade finesse was off, so he did fine. It didn't hurt him. I would have finessed the spade and then been down to the diamond finesse myself anyway. So well, or either finesse, I guess, because you have 5 hearts, 4 spades is 9, and the 2 aces is 11. So you could pick which finesse you wanted to take. But now he's just gonna play. He's gonna pitch a diamond and play a club to the queen. Oh no, he can't play a club to the queen, right? He can't play a club to the queen. Yeah, he might go down. He actually has to play a diamond to the queen. He has to pitch a diamond. Well, this seems like a pretty obvious discard. I'm surprised he's thinking about what to discard. How could it be right to throw a club? I think he's just realized the issue of that now he can't take a club finesse. He has to take the diamond finesse, and now they could actually put the diamonds through him. All right, well, whatever. We bid a good slam. It could have been played to be a better slam, but it was a good slam. All right, well, we lost 14 imps because they made 6 hearts. How did they make it? They let a diamond from the king. Okay. That was a really interesting hand. Again, I just saw a chat that said when they didn't cover the Jack of Spades, they didn't rate to have it. But now I don't see it in my actual chat, so I don't know what goes on. Chats get hidden. But I don't think that you can really draw inference that the Queen of Spades is offside. I don't think that's a spot where they would cover. They know he doesn't have a fit. He's not like leading a Chinese finesse. It's not a good. It's not a good time to cover. I mean, obviously, maybe it makes it slightly less likely because somebody might make the mistake to cover. But I definitely don't think that's a spot where you should cover. In fact, I'm sure it's a spot you should not cover. Ah, I see. Live chat. Got it. Cool. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, it seems like he's going to attack clubs. For three club tricks at best, a heart is four and two spades is six. Kind of hoping those hearts are 4-4. Yeah, Chinese finesse is when you like lead something that doesn't have the supporting honor and like trying to like just sneak it through without a cover. The most common Chinese finesse, or the one that's successful the most, is when you have like queen third opposite ace and one, and the ace and one is in dummy, and you lead the queen. Now, a person who's on side who has like king empty fourth might not cover with the king because they might think, "Oh, let me wait and I'll get my king on the third round. I shouldn't cover in case declare's got queen, jack, 10, whatever." So that's the one that's like that actually works but. Uh, yeah. I already played one hand, didn't I? I feel like I claimed a hand early. Five clubs, so the first hand. All right. There you go, Raj, with that spinning that ten of spades. Now we're talking. We're in business. Well, we're getting there. We're up to how many tricks is that? Four. But now he's got to take the ace king of spades, and then he's got to lead the queen of clubs, and there's gonna be annoying and some annoying stuff. Is it not politically correct? Well, then I'm not politically correct. I thought that's what it's like. If you look in the Bridge Encyclopedia, I think it's called a Chinese finesse, but I don't know. I don't think it was like some derogatory thing. No, he really has to play the queen of clubs from his hand, not the five of clubs, because he's gonna have to make discards, and he's gonna need to protect the king of diamonds in his hand. So it's very important that he doesn't isolate like if the ace of clubs was with West, although it didn't rate to be. Okay. Oh, I suppose he could have made that slam. That slam. If he took the spade finesse, he would have had the choice of which finesse to take, diamonds or clubs. So he was still coin flip of whether he would have made it. No, backwards finesse is something that's completely different. That's definitely not the politically correct version of it. Backwards finesse is when you have like King Jack 9 8 opposite Ace fourth, and you lead the Jack through the Queen. That's a backwards finesse. All right, third chair. I'm going to definitely poke in here. Did we have the eight of spades that we or do in that hand ace king 9 7 fifth or wasn't it? So I don't think you could really bank on it being eight doubleton. I mean I don't know. Did they play the eight maybe? I just, to me it's just like spade finesse diamond finesse or spade finesse club finesse seems like 75%. Let's just take our 75% lines and move on. Whatever the rest of that stuff is just complicating it. All right. Yeah, exactly. I'm full against not, and I have a five card suit. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not. I don't really step out as far as weak twos very often. First chair white red, third chair white red. I might do something weird, but there was a pretty recent Bridge Encyclopedia. I have one downstairs that it feels like it wasn't that old. Um, well, what am I supposed to do here? Looks like Raj has some spade length. Let's defend. Okay, so we play third and low on leads. So that four could be 4-2 doubleton, or it could be 4-7 jack third. Those are the only two holdings that he could have, or jack seven fourth. But if he had four diamonds, he would have competed. So the first two, he's either got jack seven four of diamonds or 4-2 of diamonds. Either way, I'm going to play the queen. That is a process you should always go through when you're on opening lead. Is just what did partner lead from? Looks like Raj's shape is 4-4 and then either 3-2 or 2-3. I think he would lead his doubleton before leading his three card suit, unless he had really good spades. I don't really want a club. What I want is a heart. Okay, it was 4-2 doubleton. I'm going to tell him to play hearts by giving him the 9 rough. Suit preference for the higher of the two remaining suits. Even though I like clubs, I really want Raj to lead hearts. I want to set up our heart trick. The club trick isn't going anywhere. If Declare's got two clubs, we're getting the club. Now, if Declare's got queen and one club and the king of hearts, then I've screwed up by pitching a club. Maybe I should have pitched a diamond in retrospect. That was probably better. I was hoping for the 9. I'm going to false card here. Oh, I should not have false carded. I should not have false carded. I should have played the Jack of Hearts. That was silly. Roger, I didn't know Roger was going to get in again. Okay, whew. Oh yeah, of course. I knew his shape. I knew Roger's shape was 4-4-3-2 because he had 4 spades and 4 hearts. Yeah, so I knew he had 3 clubs, so none of it mattered. None of it mattered. I even said it out loud. Listen to yourself. Really, 2011? It's been that long since they made the new encyclopedia. I'm in it. I felt like I wasn't good enough to be in it in 2011. Maybe I was. 2011. That was a long time ago. I had only one child. I was in the intense time of bridge winners. I think maybe it was maybe 3 or 4 years into bridge winners when I was working really hard on it, and it was a time. Okay. Wow, Raj couldn't balance. That's interesting. Seems like the Clara's got hearts and clubs, maybe hearts and spades, maybe hearts and spades. Ooh, that I would hope that's what it is. I'm gonna pop the queen of diamonds on the table and try to make the Clara rough. Okay, it's not hearts and spades, or I really hope it is, but no, it's probably not. So it looks like it could be either minor now, but I mean, I still go with my original assessment. That is a terrible dummy that Danny had. And I really want Raj to cover with the King of Hearts if he has it. Anyway, I don't. Yeah, if Raj has the King of Hearts, then it's pretty important that we don't let Declare rough and dummy. If Declare's got both the Ace King of Hearts, then it's perfectly fine for us to let Declare rough and dummy. I think I'm going to play a heart. I don't think Raj is going to cover though. I think that there's a really good chance he does not cover with the King. I wish there was a way for me to tell him to cover with the King. If I play another diamond and it goes King Ace and Diamond Rough, I'll feel foolish. But then again, if Raj has the King of Hearts, he's not going to cover anyways. They're going to get that Queen of Hearts anyway, and it's giving them an entry. But I still got to play. Oh, and what about the spades? The spades are a bit of an issue. If Declara is Queen and a spade, we can't get too frisky here. I play a trump. He's going to play a club. Then we just start playing diamonds. All right, I'm playing a trump. Cover. Cover. Have the 10. Oh, perfect. Ace. Thank you. All right, well, King 10 fifth of hearts is what we know Declare has. I would really, really like a trump back, actually. Because it turns out that tapping Declare is just giving them tricks. So Declare is 5-4-2-2 or 5-5-2-1. I think I need to play spades. I wonder if I'm hoping if I play the king of spades back that Raj will realize, hey, why is Gavin not playing trumps? Because I really need to score my hearts. We want him to play a heart through. I guess it really doesn't matter, but we do need to establish our spade trick. So let's go. I don't think it really matters how I defend. I have the same number of trumps as Declare left. So Declare's got king third of hearts, queen whatever of clubs, and two spades it looks like, or one spade. Queen. Queen. Dummy's dead. There's no point in ducking. We get the rest. I mean, we get 2 out of 3. I mean, I can claim, but whatever. They didn't have the 10 of hearts either. So I could have played trumps without. No, they have king, queen, jack of clubs. I think this was all we ever could do. All right, fighting back. We won another swing. Let's see what's going on here. Results. Other tables. Yeah, that's kind of a normal auction. Pass, two spades. I mean, I don't mind. Obviously, they have to open 2 hearts in their system, but I would not open this. I got an alert. Could be 2 if 4-4 in majors. No, there's just one other table. One other table. Was it pluralized or something? Would it say other tables? Yeah. No, yeah. No, it's just one table. Make this a little smaller. Thank you. Good night, Jeffrey. Oops. All right, we get to watch Raj grind another 1-0. Last one worked out well. We won a little 3-ball. I feel like this is time to get up and stretch. Oh, give me one moment. Yeah. Whoever plays team matches would play whatever boards that. Yeah, unless they preloaded a PBN. And you can preload these PBNs. You can set up team matches yourself and take these PBNs afterwards, and then watch the video, or vice versa. Yeah. Little stretch. Yeah, 7th board stretch exactly. All right, so what? He got a heart lead in, and this is a very flat hand. He's going to need that queen of diamonds as an entry, so diamond back, he'll have to pop ace. Please remember to hit the thumbs up button. Oh, nice. What, my Stanley? You think this is a ridiculous cup? It's I don't know. It's a full mug. It keeps the water cold. It's metal. I've been trying to stay away from plastic stuff lately. I hate one no Trump with a passion. I really do. Oh, I've been meaning to say. In these videos, I was thinking it would be really good. There's like every so often I play these practice matches, right? And I'm playing 20 boards. And it's really hard for some people to grind through these 20 boards or 18 boards. And like these are long sessions. Most people don't want to watch 90-minute, 2 hour sessions, although I'm amazed at how many people do make it through the videos, which I'm appreciative of, grateful of. Uh, I'm thinking what I want to do is I want somebody to go through these sets, and when you find really interesting boards, like boards that you really learn something on, first of all, I would love somebody who could chop up the videos and find just little sections that would be great for me to share as smaller videos. But even if you don't do that, if you're watching these videos and you have a hand that you found to be really instructive, even just saying in the comments, not the chat, more the post game comments, like the video comments. If you can say like, I really learned a lot from board 7 when you talking about declare player. I really learned a lot about. I love that reference. I love learning about non-serious 3 Trump on board 2. That way, like at least I can hire somebody to go back and go through the YouTube videos and find the section of the video to chop out. I would really appreciate it if you do get value out of an individual hand, if you could do that. Okay, what a weird hand. Think he'll take 3-0 for the minors. One heart, one spade, 2-0. Or should I just bid 4-0? I'm just gonna bid 4-0. What am I gonna do? Because what if I bid 3-0 and they bid four hearts and then I bid 4-0. Who knows? He might think 3-0 might be a cubit. I think he'd take 3-0 for the minors, but I'll just get right there. At least now Raj knows that I have enough to go to the 5 level, so he might compete to 6. We play 4-0 takeout always, unless we have an established fit. Oh. I'm gonna double. Might be wrong, but I want Raj to know that I actually think that we might be making our contract. Because really, we might be making six. If he just has the ace queen of spades, we might be making six on two finesses. So whatever. They have a huge fit. Because it sounded like Forno was just sacrificing. So I have to double to let him know, like, hey, actually, I was kind of bidding to make. All right, sweet. That is a great dummy for us. And Raj led the queen of diamonds, so I know at least one diamond's cashing. So when we get to our cash out spot, I'm going to have no problem. I'll play a diamond, I'll see how many he has, and then I can take however many clubs. Uh, yeah, so Raj and I play Forno. We have a very simple rule for Forno that I tried to type into the chat, but it didn't work. And our rule for Forno is that when we don't have a fit, Forno is always for takeout. So it's not necessarily optimal. It's not a like a lot of experts would say that's an insane agreement to have, but we never screw it up. And the number of times that expert pairs screw up what their 4-0 bid means because they have really, really complicated rules for what 4-0 means is insane. Okay, yes, you can find device. I don't know what you want to do. Okay, I give you permission. Sorry. So yeah, so the rules that I used to have had in some of my partnerships for 4-0 drove me absolutely insane. When I was playing with Warren, we had a little list of what 4-0 means, and I couldn't handle it. It was insane. Torture. Oh, this isn't looking good. If he does have ace and a spade, Raj definitely needs to keep queen fourth of spades. Well, that was unfortunate. Raj had five clubs with me, eh? Wow. Wait, we won an imp? Okay. Well, takeout in this context, it was obviously showing minors, but sometimes it can be more takeout. Yeah, I guess it's a funny description, but that's just how 4-0 is always for takeout is our rule. And yes, in this case, I would never make a takeout with spades as one of the suits because why would I go to the five level if I had a spade fit? Yeah, they both overcalled a spade, right? They did it in both rooms. I would probably overcall a spade too. I mean, you're 5-5. Like I would do it. Like, I was just thinking about whether Raj was supposed to bid five clubs or not, or six clubs over five hearts. I don't know. I mean, five card support and a stiff in my other suit. Tough hand. I strongly prioritize having agreements that you can't screw up. I'd rather have a suboptimal agreement that you get right 100% of the time than having like the optimal agreement that is going to cause you mental energy to remember, and still somebody's going to screw up, which because I just see it all the time at high level bridge experts screwing up their system. I mean, that's definitely a take, Sourcey. I definitely like the fact that you have zero defense and you're making partner's defense get more zero. The only thing is he does have stiff diamond, so it might go like diamond to the ace, diamond rough kind of thing. But okay, so what happens? So they bid two clubs gazilli, semi natural or game force any shape. Sounds like hearts and hearts natural game force. So I could either lead my doubleton diamond or I can lead a spade. I'm going to lead my doubleton diamond. No beer. True. If you are watching this video as a recording or live and you've made it this far, you like my content enough, give that subscribe button a click and the thumbs up button, please, for me. What happened there? So we went diamond, nine, jack, king. Okay. That's not positive. The fact that they didn't just play a club up towards dummy right away makes me think they probably don't have a stiff club. Unless they're really worried. Oh, they didn't have a discard that they could use. Yeah, they were more worried about diamond roughs. Yeah, good. Uh, yeah, the rule is actually when we're in a force doubles penalty is the rule that we have. Nick's uh, game force true too, but just when we're in a force doubles penalty is a very good agreement. The two most basic when doubles are penalty agreements that everybody should have are when we have a fit doubles are penalty and when we're in a force doubles are penalty. Those are two like the two most common one. Those are rule number one and rule number two on the list, and then we have like four or five other ones on our list. Like we both bid and the opponent's balance. That's a common one. There's all sorts of non-game forcing ones. We make a limit raise, and we haven't reached our bid yet. Like uh, well, Drury, one heart pass, two clubs Drury, two diamonds in, double penalty because two clubs forced us to two spades. Another one that we do is like a something double redouble. That forces us to two of our major, and so now all doubles are penalty. The idea is when pass is forcing, you don't need double takeout. Pass is your takeout bid. All right. Well, I have no idea if I'm making four or not. Feels like I got a bid. I need. What do I need? I need quite a bit. But he was under pressure here. He didn't have a way to show a limit raise. He only had one way to raise. He could bid 3 spades. That's it. So I need him to have like a 10 count, which he might have just blasted game with. Yeah, what was 3 diamonds? Good question. Weak. I too like our singleton, but if partner had 3 diamonds and a close hand, he could reason that we have a singleton diamond. Although what's a diamond? It's 4 plus, yeah. So like if he's got some 10 count with 3 little diamonds, he would know to upgrade his hand, or should know to upgrade his hand. So because he can read that we have a singleton diamond. It's only if he has a 10 count with a doubleton diamond. Uh, I mean, I'm bidding 4 spades because whatever. I'm not defending 4 diamonds. I can't do it. Maybe they'll sacrifice. Maybe they'll go down. But responsive double doesn't do anything. Meh. Alright, how bad is the damage? Maybe I should have read that slow 4 diamond bid as like values. Oh, 2 down. That is a disaster, dummy. That is as bad a dummy as I could have bought. King 10 fourth of diamonds. Like, where did that come from? King 10 fourth of diamonds. I can claim. I mean, there's no way that they screw this up, so. Whatever. Okay, now there really is no way, so. Well, hopefully they make 5 clubs. Well, it looks like we survived imps-wise, unless they haven't played the board yet. Ooh, okay, we got finally an interesting hand. I'm not alerting a club again. What happened? Okay. So, if Raj bids 2 spades, it doesn't say anything about his strength. It would just show 5 or more spades. I'm gonna splinter 4 diamonds if he does that, because I am so strong that I have a maximum reverse and a void. Like I can't have a better hand than this. Almost maybe should exclusion. Like over 2 spades, just bid 5 diamonds, asking for key cards outside of diamonds. Hello, hello. Interesting that he's thinking. What hand is thinking? Usually our bids are somewhat. So he has a weak hand without 5 spades. I need to set the game force by bidding 3 diamonds. Artificial game force. So this is kind of the idea. When opener makes a slowdown bid, when responder makes the slowdown bid, all right, three hearts. I can bid three spades now. He doesn't have five spades, so I mean, I guess four hearts on a 4-3 fit is going to be better than four spades on a 4-3 fit. Possibly, probably. Not good that I'm taking the tap in my hand. I'm going to probably try to throw losers on losers if they lead diamonds. No, I don't think I mean, I can't really say I'd rather be in spades because partner could have garbage spades. He had a 3 no trump bid. He had diamonds well stopped. He had a pretty normal 3 no bid. Okay. So I could throw a spade on the king of diamonds. Play ace of clubs. They're going to play a spade back. I can win the ace. I can play ace of clubs, club rough, play the queen of diamonds throwing a spade, and then I can take a heart finesse. And then I'll make it if the heart king is on side, I'll basically claim and on 4-2 hearts. And if the heart king is offside, then I need 3-3 hearts. I think that's pretty reasonable. If I take this rough, is that it's worse for me. I think it can't be better for me to rough than to throw away a spade on this trick. So I'm gonna play the king of diamonds and pitch a spade. No, three hearts by me would show 6-5 non-forcing. Everything else would be non-forcing by me. Three spades would show a non-forcing hand. Three clubs would show a non-forcing hand. Uh, three diamonds is my only way to game force. It's just artificial. Okay, cool. Made. I don't know if I needed to do the loser on loser. Did I? I don't know. But we won a big swing. All right, back in business. Sorry, what happened to them over? They bid to 3-0 and went down. Heart lead. Spade back. The 10. Yeah, I guess 3-0 is pretty ugly if they don't ever play diamonds. It was needed, Jock. You sure that I needed to pitch a trick one? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. The hearts were 3-3, so I think I was fine with 3-3 hearts. Yeah, I think it was. I know 3 no Trump was in jeopardy, but that's Raj had a 3 no Trump bid. 5, 6. What's up, Stefan? Are you guys already done? You zipped through the boards that quickly? We've really been that slow? Okay, so they have a 4-1 trump break. I would normally like to go for the tap, but Ace Jack fifth is not a nice suit to lead from, and I might just beat this hand on power. Like we might just have a slow trump trick and 4 tricks. They had a game forcing auction though, so and this guy's 4 plus. I don't know if it's balanced or unbalanced, but what to lead? Well, I'm not leading a diamond. I could either lead the 10 of spades. King of hearts will just beat it if partner has the ace. There's that. But do I need to be that urgent? Yeah, I mean, I'm not leading the club. I'm not leading declare's suit. I mean, dummy suit. I could lead the king of hearts and it'll just be down on the ace of hearts from partner, but I'm not going to be that big. I am going to just play my safe trump. Well, uh, king of hearts still could have been right for sure. Might be the only chance to beat it. Oh no. Yeah, we have been grinding a little at this table for sure. There's definitely been grind. I don't like our shot of beating this hand. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I needed to lead the king of hearts, but I guess there's not much. I mean, declare has king jack of. Okay, well, no, I take it back. It's not right to put up your queen. It is not right. How could it be right? No, it just can't be right. Because I would never have led back the eight of hearts from ace king or king jack. I mean, you might have queen third, so it doesn't matter though. No, a low club couldn't work because I have the jack. Whatever it was, I wouldn't have led the 8 back if I had a heart tennis, is what I meant. But yeah, Roger had queen third, so it made no difference. If you want to rough lead trumps, that's funny. Yeah. Well, we lost a huge swing on that one. What happened? They bid slam? They played four hearts, and they got a stiff spade lead. One no, two clubs stamen, two diamonds, showing four hearts. Yeah, okay. And he found the spade lead, gave a spade rough. Ah, he should have made that hand. Seems like he should play heart to the ace on that hand and not heart to the jack. There was no reason to expose himself to 4-1 spades. I guess 4-1 hearts is just as likely, but heart to the ace will pick up some 4-1 heartbreaks. Stiff queen and stiff king, so it's only king. Excuse me, king queen 9/4 and king queen 8/4, or that playing heart to the jack is going to really be bad. Play heart to the ace is really going to be bad. And even then, actually no, and even then you're virtually cold still. So yeah, it's definitely right. So it's hard for me to go over the I don't know if I can bring it up. Oh, I'm back in this hand. I thought I was going to get to be dummy. That's what happens when you play really quickly. You miss safety plays. You're done 30 minutes early, but then I get to talk about you on camera about why you misplayed the hand. Okay, so I went two clubs majors, and I could have made a take a double, I suppose, but let's just table a trump. Yeah. I'm playing the eight of diamonds because I don't want partner to think I have a club on her for whatever reason. Yeah, that hand you have to balance because you know that your partner is going to lead a diamond against one no. That's just partner's always going to lead their singleton. And it's not going to work well. I couldn't lead trumps enough times, unfortunately. Oop. That was a surprise play. Does she have everything else? Roger had king queen of spades is 5. Sounds like she's got good diamonds, maybe. That's really weird. King queen of spades, ace king of clubs is 12. Raj had to kind of recognize my club count when I played the 5 on the way up. It's pretty hard. It's hard to watch that closely, but if he'd recognized that I played the 5, he would know I have an even number, and so if I have an even number, it's probably right to play a low club from dummy. I would have led a doubleton club if I had it, most likely. Raj does not need to play faster. Raj needs to play at exactly the pace that he plays. Thank you. He needs to grind and respect our practice like it's real. Over rough, ace of hearts and a heart. I think maybe it doesn't matter. Could he not have drawn the trump, or did it? Was it not? No, if he drew the trump, we were going to get two tricks there instead of one. 12 count. Not enough for two of a minor overcall for me. Even non-vol, I just bad 5 card suit and a 12 count is not what I call an overcall. We have 5 more boards. 4 boards after this. In the set, we are playing 18 boards. This is our last practice in January. Probably not playing for, I would guess, 2 weeks. Okay. I have a good hand here. Oh, it's 16 boards? Ah, okay, because I really thought you were way ahead of us. Like, oh my god. Okay. Um, I really like my hand. I'm going to pass. Or I can jump to 3 clubs. Or I can cubid 2 spades. Yeah, I think I'm just going to bid 3 clubs. Is this enough? It is enough. Pass would not be to play. Actually, Raj and I had a conversation about this topic like 2 weeks ago because something in one of our previous practice matches, our opponents had a screw up when pass. One of them meant pass is I want to play it there, or maybe they agreed that pass was no preference in an auction where it seemed like pass should be penalty. And I told Raj that what I want our rule to be in these spots is that pass is always I have no preference until we put something in the notes that specifies it isn't. Should I redouble now? How many down could I be going? Not many. I'm gonna redouble. Like I don't know. This is a weird auction, but yeah, pass would just basically say we just like partner bid your suits up the line. I don't know which suit we want to play in. I have multiple places to play. That's what pass would say. This auction would have probably been a lot simpler if I overcalled 2 clubs, but then we wouldn't have had this many blue cards on the table. At least now, if Raj thought my 3 club bid was somewhat preemptive, he now knows it isn't. I don't know what I can do. I bid my hand. Okay. Trump lead. Yeah. Oh, I'm disappointed to have finessed my partner out of his king of spades. That really sucks. Really sucks. East has like an 18 count with six spades. Maybe four hearts as well. She has some chance at game, right? She thinks she can make a game opposite a partner that couldn't respond to one spade. No, I would not rip. I would definitely not rip. I have no interest in. I don't have trumps. You can't double the opponents when you don't have trumps. And I don't. I bid my hand, right? I showed clubs. I showed a good hand. I said I didn't have enough to overcall, so he knows I'm in like the 11, 12 point range. I was willing to play three clubs redoubled, so I have to have decent clubs. I need a diamond. He had five clubs with me. Huh. But he had that king of spades was part of his values. King. King. Ah, well done. Well, that was a bad lead. And another lost swing because they bid game and went down, I guess. Four hearts by East. They responded with the zero count. I'm not going to lie, I would respond with the zero count as well there. I would not pass. Definitely my style to bid and make it more difficult for the opponents. Not going to lie, I probably would have passed three hearts with that hand. With a zero count, that would have been my way out. Be like, look, partner, I could have passed you in one spade. We're playing three hearts. Like, what do you want from my life? It's not usually a good idea to put down a zero count and dummy when your partner hasn't opened two clubs in game. But it could be right to bid. I'm being a little bit funny or whatever. But yeah, in general, you would rather play a 4-4 than a 5-3. Yes. What's the contact? Did I just say I'm not gonna lie, and then you said we know you did not lie? If I said that, that's funny because I just saw a comedy skit for this guy Ismo, who's just from Finland, very funny comedian, and he talked about where like the statement "I'm not gonna lie" and how ridiculous it is because like I wasn't gonna think you were gonna lie. Why would you say I'm not gonna lie? And anyway, he was very funny in the context. I don't remember what he used as the joke, but like he, it was in context. He said, "I'm not gonna lie. and then he said that you'd say something like, "Well, thank you. I'm really glad you're not gonna lie because I would not have thought you'd lie because if you had lied and you didn't warn me, then I was gonna get completely screwed up." All right, so Raj took both majors. I have a pretty good hand. I'm gonna bid three hearts, mixed raise. I'm a little bit better than a mixed raise, but I'm not really, so I'm gonna bid three hearts. I'm better in the sense of like I have 10 dummy points, seven high cards, and three for my stiff spade. But Queen of Diamonds, Ace Jack, Jack of Clubs, like those 3 points are not really. No, we play multi-landy, and I think everybody should play multi-landy. It's everybody's kind of gravitated there in the expert world to play multi-landy because having a two clubs majors uh, bid available to you is very very powerful. It allows you to do lots of stuff. Like you can bid two diamonds, asking partner what their longer major is, and that's the most common hand you come in with. So it's really it's I couldn't live without my two clubs showing the majors. I think it's too important. If you're interested, I've done a class. Wow, he has a really good hand. 6-4. Okie dokie. All right. Well, I'm gonna win it, and I'm gonna play a spade. So what else would I do? Yeah, so I've done a lesson on multi-landy on my website. It's $15. It's pretty intense as a warning. It's not like if you're an intermediate player and you've never played a convention over 1-0, it's going to be pretty overwhelming. I go through the whole convention. I go through like every response to every bid and what experts play, there's a lot of details in it like that like particularly in over two clubs with the majors. I talk about three of a major being mixed and why you have to bid it, and how important it is to get to these games. And yeah, so I'm gonna should I just keep hooking? Should I just pitch? How many losers do I have here? I'm gonna lose a spade, a heart, and a diamond. I really could just pitch on this, or I could go over and then finesse, but I can just rough, yeah. Okay, perfect. So now I can just take a roughing finesse. I can go over there and take a roughing finesse and claim. Because I have only lost one trick, I can lose a spade, a heart, and a diamond. Maybe I could have counted points and realized for sure that it was there, but I'm at the end of this practice set and I'm not going to go that deep into it. No, there was definitely room for them to have the ace of diamonds. We lost a 10 ball. They bid a game and made it. Krish, I don't understand your question. Both bids show the same fit, so I need a four-card fit to show either one. I didn't show a fifth heart when I bid three hearts. I showed four hearts and 7 to 9 points, as opposed to showing four hearts and 10 to 12 points. That's all the only difference. They both convey four trumps, and it's just one stronger than the other. Well, no. One of our teammates is one of the founders of Inti Bridge. One of their teammates is the other one. So no, they don't have a home field advantage. We'd split the advantage. Should I make a responsive double? That is 3 weeks in a row, by the way, that we've gotten smoked. But I haven't felt like it's been so much at our table. It's been a lot of kind of random swings. I can't double. I can't do it. All right, this is the last hand, it turns out, of the set. Thanks everybody for keeping me company, and that's it. February. What's the next one? February 5th. I would expect us to do our next practice, but there's a good chance that we'll do it earlier. Earlier in the day. If I can convince Raj, we will do it earlier in the day. Maybe a couple hours earlier. There is no next week unless you're coming to the Wednesday morning tournament. Then there's a next week. Wow. Okay. I'm surprised that this auction ended, but I will tell Raj when I get off of here. Thank you. That does not look like a good lead. Rob, yeah, Rob, he looked funny yesterday. I said February 5th is the next. That Queen of Diamonds won the trick. That's interesting. Oh, you came just in time to watch the last board, Carlene. We are done. We got smoked again. I think that's three in a row, but I will take it. I got to tell you, like, I don't mind losing in these matches because we got to get it out of our system sometime. We just keep. I don't care if we have bad luck and bad things happen. It's all good. We got another 3 weeks until the Nationals. 4 weeks until the Nationals. Go take all of our luck. Let's go. I will save it for the Vanderbilt. So I guess we will do practice on the 5th, the 12th, and the 19th, but then the 26th is the first day of St. Louis, or the travel day to St. Louis. You will see me there, I hope, and looking forward to seeing you there, Nancy. I have a funny picture. Let me see if I can find it on the on. Let me add a tab and take it away here, and I'll look for it. But there's this picture of me playing poker that my kids they are so funny with it. They found it on the internet. They used it as their contact for me in their phone. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my ridiculous? It is a ridiculous picture. So, but it's ridiculous enough that Gavin Wolpert. Let me see poker. There it is. Hold on a second. Um, Sorry. There. That's me at the poker table, and I don't know what year that's from, but it's pretty funny. So they keep that picture as on their contacts. My daughter has me in her phone as Gavin the gangster or GW the gangster or something like that, which is pretty funny. No, they were not Rob's sunglasses for sure. I'll show it again now. I was holding up play. That's me. I was a poker player for about 4 years. It was my living for a while. This I was not a live poker player. That's why the number here. I'm sure if you I don't know if there's a listing of online poker winnings, it would have been much bigger. But yeah, it was. All right, cool. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what my kids think. They love the picture. They love it. Uh, Cool. I was heavier then for sure. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in a couple weeks or on Wednesday. Bye.